So when you have an attack on something like the Capitol, it's not quite a community, but it is a foundation. It's part of the structure of our government. But now will our government start to listen when certain communities say that they have been under attack? That they've been under attack almost by the same government that was attacked by its citizens. It's kind of an irony. But at some point, we now have to start listening to citizens in certain communities and do something more about it rather than just give it taking down certain statues but not changing the legislation, by paying people certain amounts of money but not holding people accountable for basically disavowing the oath that they take to protect and serve in a lot of ways. How are we going to take this attack, spin it to where it's going to benefit everybody? Or these votes and this impeachment and all of the things that are going to come in place as a result of it only to protect the protected once again? It's a time, and there is the moment in this where great change can come from it, but I'll wait to see if that actually happens. Let's not forget, this is generational. What happened at the Capitol is once in history. What was it, 1812 the last time, it was under attack? In between 1812 and 2021, how many attacks can we say have happened in certain communities that should not have happened? These attacks should have been controlled, should have been punished properly through law and legislation, but again, is protecting and enabling, certain groups. And now that this has happened to the government itself and certain people that would always be protected otherwise, now there seems to be a calling for a radical shift in a lot of policy. Let's not have that. Let's have it when it happens to all groups. And for those that are going to fall back to the whole, well, what about all the Black Lives Matter people? Okay, so if you're going to lump every protester in as Black Lives Matter, is it fair now to lump everybody in as a Proud Boy or a white supremacist? The one thing we can be grateful for is that this administration is coming to an end. And I get that there's people who still support it, but what we are seeing now and what we've seen happen as a result of some of it is extremely dangerous, and it needs to come to an end. And when you make history, being impeached twice as the only president to do so, and still in this state of delusion, it speaks volumes.